When the hot water needs to be hot, when the drain needs to drain, when the toilet needs to flush, you need to do two things. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. On call and there when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Huge thanks to all the Rockaholics for helping us make Coats for Kids Day a huge success. As you know, we're working with Washington State Council firefighters, Operation Warm. You know we want to put brand new coats on kids that needed them. And all it takes is $20, and that puts a coat on a kid here in Washington State. Now, we wanted to raise $50,000 because it's our 50th anniversary here at The Rock. And that would get about 2,500 coats. But, Steve, we were very, very surprised at how much we actually have raised so far.
Well, we talked, I was like, I don't know. Even if not yesterday morning, we're like, I don't know if we'll hit 50,000 during our show. Maybe we'll hit it by the end of we hit it by the end of our show at like 950 something. We hit $50,000 and the numbers kept growing. Then we put a new goal of, 69,000. That'd be funny and nice. We blew that all out too as well. And now we're just about to hit $76,000 raised for all the kids, for Coats for Kids. And thanks to people like our coworker Miho. She donated money. I think that's awesome. Ashley
Miho
Reed donated $20. Charlie Reese, $20. Donna Stromberg, $60. And then that famous anonymous person, $100 was donated. I saw Duff McKagan donated as well yesterday.
Thanks, Duff.
Duff and Susan, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, listen, we'll give you a shout out if you donate today. That's for sure. Because we're still taking donations. Because look, the more money we get, the more coats. Because there's a lot more than 2,500 kids that need coats. So yeah, please, if you can, or share on your social networks, whatever you can do, we would love that. Every dollar raised means we're getting coats on more kids. You want more info? You want to make a donation? Do it today at KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, but it's Wednesday, so maybe they'll be whacking instead.
Whack it.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then. All right.
Whack it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whack that mole.
The mole?
Well, yeah, play whack-a-mole with Steve.
Oh yeah. Just stick your head up out of a thing and get smacked. Oh, that was always one of my favorite games at the fairs. It's super fun. It's very aggressive. Yeah. I love that game. You get a lot of pent-up anger out when you're hitting that thing. And you can tell if someone's having a bad day by the way they're smacking that thing as well. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Joe in Bremerton. Joe, you there?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Whack it.
For those playing at home, Joe will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Joe, you can pass all you want, but you will only have 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
No, but let's do it anyways.
Nice.
Good call.
According to the ads, how many scoops of raisins go into each box of Kellogg's Raisin Bran?
2 scoops.
Yes. Which river separates the twin cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul?
Mississippi?
Yes. In Home Alone, which creature did Buzz keep as a pet?
Hamster?
No.
Tarantula?
Yes. What does MS reference in MSNBC?
Pass.
What is the official language of Austria?
German?
Yes. Which actor did Katherine Schwarzenegger marry in 2019?
Chris Pratt.
Yes. What type of race is the Belmont Stakes?
A horse race.
Yes. Charlie Cox played which Marvel character on Netflix shows?
Oh, Daredevil.
Yes.
Nice.
On what continent is the Appalachian Mountain Range found?
North America.
Yes. Which actor was on Miami Vice and Nash Bridges?
Oh, Don Johnson.
Yes. And
Nice.
Joe, with little help on the outside there, gets 9 correct.
Always need a little help from our friends on that one.
Heck yeah. And if it gets Steve whacked, which it looks really good at this point in time, why not?
I feel like this is going to be closer than you think.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think someone could get a perfect 10.
Wow. And maybe that someone might be Steve Miggs.
Or maybe that's already happened.
Ooh.
Wah, wah, wah.
We don't even know.
Well,
no, you
and
guys
I
know.
You and I know. But I just want to see if that'll mess with Steve's head or not. Is he the one that will get the perfect 10 for the win, or has it already been done and he can only get a tie?
Putting a lot of pressure on me, man.
There's a lot, man. Just for
Or
a
do you need to
Wednesday.
even get more than 5 right? I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I don't care about just squeaking by a win. I come in. I'm every time. I'm just trying to crush a win.
Oh, is that what you're trying to do?
Every time, not every time I succeed at that.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
but
ever
every
like,
time you try.
I just want to get enough to win the game. No, I want to win in convincing form.
Okay, let's see if this can happen.
All right.
I don't believe in mercy rules. Let's go.
Are you ready?
Ah, yes.
According to the ads, how many scoops of raisins go into each box of Kellogg's
scoops.
Raisin Bran? Yes. Which river separates the twin cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul?
Oh, the Twin Rivers.
No.
The Mississippi.
Yes. In
Wow.
Home Alone, which creature did Buzz keep as a pet?
Tarantula.
Yes. What does the MS reference in MSNBC?
Microsoft.
Yes. What is the official language of Austria?
Australian.
No.
English.
No.
German.
Yes. What actor did Katherine Schwarzenegger
Austria.
marry in 2019?
Oh, married. Oh, crap. Oh, what's his face? Ben Affleck.
No.
Oh man, Derek Jeter.
No.
Oh, I could see it, but I can't. Oh my gosh, Tom Cruise. I don't know.
No. What type of race is the Belmont Stakes?
Horse.
Yes. Charlie Cox played which Marvel character on the Netflix shows?
Flash.
No.
The Cox and Hammer.
No.
The Cox and Hammer?
Yes, Charlie Cox and Hammer.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You lose.
Wow.
6 to 9.
There you go.
A little bit of a
whack on that one, buddy.
Yeah.
Woo.
Wow.
Whack it.
All right. I love that reverse psychology, Joe. It worked. Ha-ha! Aha. Nice work, Joe. Because of Joe, I get myself a fine song. Thank you for this, Joe. Do appreciate it. Yeah, buddy. Coxenheimer.
Hammer, man. You get it right.
too.
Yeah. You tell me you wouldn't watch a show called Cox and Hammer?
Depends on which network, to be perfectly honest. If it's on Skinamax there, I might have to pass it.
Yeah, and also I just don't want to. I don't want to think of a hammer anywhere near that region. So that's the other problem.
No, Charlie Cox played Daredevil.
Yeah, come
the
on, your
Netflix
favorite
shows.
character, Daredevil. Actually, finally played Daredevil well,
And
as opposed to Ben Affleck.
Joe got that one correct. There's a couple questions you did not get to. Let's see if you would have gotten a little bit of a higher score.
Okay.
On what continent is the Appalachian Mountain Range found?
Africa.
No.
Europe.
No.
Antarctica.
No.
How about if I said Appalachian? Would you know what that is instead?
Appalachia.
Okay, no.
It didn't help,
I mean, because you can say it either
Iceland.
way, I think, yeah, but...
No, it's North America.
It's
Oh,
us.
here.
Yeah. It runs right through our fine little state, Steve.
State of New York, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not in New York, guys.
You lived in New York
You
State.
said our fine little state.
I know, that's one.
Well, I mean, our fine little.
bad
I said
hint.
it runs through. I said it runs through our fine little states. In other words, the United States has the range that runs through it. Is
I
what
think
I
you said
mean.
our. My
Yeah.
bad.
Well, we do. I mean, the United States is ours, isn't it? I mean, don't we take ownership?
This land is our land, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And then, which actor was on Mice and Nash Bridges?
You
Don
can do
Johnson.
this.
Don Johnson.
Yeah.
So you would have gotten, you would have gotten 7, so you still would have lost. So,
Yeah, just a little more respectable.
Yeah, you got whacked.
Well, sorry, you got whacked, buddy.
You got
Whack it.
You got whacked, buddy. Yeah. Good job,
Oh,
though.
The Schwarzenegger
one. Take it easy. Oh, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. That's
Chris Pratt.
it.
Yeah. You knew
Yeah.
it. You knew it because that's a little bit of controversy with him and, that things that he says about his new kid compared to, unfortunately, his other son. And of course, we're sad because it was a Pacific Northwest romance that went wrong, between him and Anna Faris, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, he's done to me. I chose to side with Anna Faris.
I can't blame you. But they were both on the show and they were both good. That's why I was so sad about that breakup. You know what I mean? They were like awesome guests together on the show. We very rarely have that happen where, the husband-wife guests are really good.
If there was ever a reason to stay together, it's so you could do more radio interviews together.
Exactly. Finally you get what marriage should be all about for Hollywood. You finally get it. But anyway, yeah. Wah, 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 wah. And now she's not even a mom anymore. She got kicked off that show.
Yeah, I don't need her.
Wow.
Well, the show's done, too.
Oh, is it really? I didn't even know. All right. Hey, how about this? This is perhaps the most bizarre story that we're going to talk about. As a woman has made over $90,000 selling her farts. Oh, yeah, you're going to hear from her at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. I don't even know what to make of this next story.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Stephanie Matto, she's from the 90 Day Fiancé, and she just shared a crazy way that she makes money. She sells her farts in a jar for $100 a pop.
Oh, God. So what's so weird about that, guys?
Yeah.
You guys don't have a monthly subscription to this?
Yeah. And I mean, look, it'd be one thing you'd be like, well, who the hell would buy these? She's an idiot. Well, she's made over $90,000 selling farts for $100 a pop.
So how many jars is that?
I'm not going to do the math.
90?
I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it at all. Here she is telling us the whole story about it, though.
Hey, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar. So I like to get things rolling with some beans, a protein muffin, sometimes even a yogurt. Less sugar is better, some hard-boiled eggs. And today I decided I was going to make myself a protein shake with some yogurt added to it. And, I was feeling it for sure. While I wait for those farts to develop, I like to read. I'm very smart, love to read. And then after I'm ready to go, I go ahead and, do my work, do my job. I don't need to show you that, guys, but I like to add in little flower petals. I feel like they attach the scent and make it last longer. And when I'm finally finished with my jar, I like to leave a personalized note.
The note say sucker?
Wow.
And Steve, for those math aficionados out there, that was 900 jars of farts.
900 jars she sold of these.
Wow.
It's just got to be that you just want to make a connection with this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're just willing to buy whatever and you think it's funny, but you just really are doing it just so that you can have some kind of interaction with them.
Well, it doesn't hurt that she's super hot.
Well, there's a fetish, too. I mean, look,
fart jars?
Are you, well, the idea of people liking that odor, liking smelling other people's action.
True.
Yeah. I mean,
does it last? Like,
I would imagine
with
it's
the
in
rose
the jar.
petals, yeah.
That's what she says.
Yeah, but are you smelling the rose petals or are you actually smelling a fart?
Dude, why would you
Steve,
buy
the only way to find out is to buy a jar.
Do you
know what?
yeah.
I bet there's a few people like me that bought it just solely so they could see if it actually does work.
Okay, let me just say this. Do you think that people are not buying this to open it? I mean, I think everybody who buys it opens it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I bet there's somebody that puts it just like on display, like with their fine china.
You would not feel like somebody's just duping you by giving you an empty jar with flower petals that you just paid $100 for. I mean, some people go, "How do you know you really got a fart in there, Steve?"
What's the return policy on this?
Yeah,
No take backs.
I think this is Wow. I mean, there's a lot of people that have a fetish. I mean, that I would never have thought there were, what did we say, 9,000? She did?
900, yeah.
Well, yeah, I can believe 900 people in the world. Yeah.
Well, she does have like an OnlyFans and some other pages and stuff, but when you're selling your underwear, your socks, a lot of the times they tell you need pictures or proof that you wore it. So I'm wondering,
video proof?
So I'm wondering if she did a video type proof, but she only has to do it once or twice and just send the same video over.
We have actually audio from her doing it.
Oh, do we really? Wow. Her name is Steven? I thought her name was Stephanie. Oh, all right.
Is she recording these in my house with Lulu and my wife?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Wow, she's making money. You should be charging her at least rent or something.
Gosh, right? Okay, here's my question. You order it. For some reason, you want her fart in a jar. And it shows up. Do you instantly open up the jar? Or are you like, I'm saving this for a special occasion? Like
wine?
Yeah, like when the Kraken win the cup, I'll open this jar. Or...
With a Kraken with the guy. See, I was thinking like you're gonna have like some wine, gonna get in a bath. Like,
who do you tell that you've done this though? Really,
everybody, of course.
Oh, I would
her in the comments.
I
would text Munson and J-Mac immediately. Like, you guys want to come over and smell this jar?
Those are the only people though. I mean, how many of your friends could you actually text and say, "I bought a fart jar"? I mean, really?
Oh, I text you first, BJ.
Danny, I would. You'd be off the show. I would be like, you're an idiot. I don't want anything to do with this.
This is awkward.
But I'd put you back on the show because I'd want to come over and smell it.
Okay,
not right now though. COVID kind of wrecked my sense of smell. So
fair.
COVID wrecked your sense of smell.
You've never had a sense of smell, man.
It's even worse.
I don't know how it could be even worse because you couldn't even smell anything. I mean,
no, like if in the past, I could shove my nose in my armpit and eventually, I'll smell something. Now I don't.
Now I really want to test this theory.
You really, COVID's really wrecked your sense of smell? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I haven't been able to smell since.
I've known some people that it takes a few months for them to get some sort of smell back.
Taste is fine.
That's good, at least.
Yeah.
Well, I'm told you need. Well, see, you're used to not having a great sense of smell to help your taste anyway.
True.
Yeah. So that. She's now again. We're all trying to contemplate why she would be able to sell as many as she sold. Is it just a goofing, like you said? You want to show your friends? Is it a fetish? Well, she actually tells us why she believes she's sold this much.
Now, why do people buy my farts in a jar? I honestly think it's because I have a really good personality and also because I'm hot.
Okay, thank you for acknowledging the truth.
Own it, yeah.
Like even Jake from Possum said, she has to be gorgeous. That's the only way someone would ever buy something so stupid.
She's super pretty, yeah.
I find a lot of women attractive. I would never buy farts from them. My brain.
You haven't found the right woman yet.
Yeah.
No, there's no woman. You can give it whoever you think I might love to whoever there's no way.
Cyndi Lauper.
No way. I mean, you're right. That's a good person to choose, and there's no way I would ever buy Cindy farts in a jar.
Well, it'd be like some people really like buying socks or underwear from people, especially if it's like a celebrity thing, and that might not be what I'm into or what you guys are into, but somebody is. There's
William Shatner.
Boom. Oh, all right. Well, if it's William Shatner.
Yeah, exactly.
It already has
got the name for it.
Yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy any farts in a jar from you, but like Tokyo from Money Heist, I'd buy like a burp in a bottle from her or something.
Burp in a bottle.
You know what, Steve? Look, I like your choice, even though I'm more of a Nairobi. I'm a more of a Nairobi man, but even still, not going to buy farts from either one of them. It's just not going to do it.
Either or, both are fantastic.
Yeah, but I'm still not going to. Wow, and as Vicky sits there, I mean, Vicky, is there something that you would buy from somebody since you're defending everybody here? I mean, is there something you would buy that's underwear farts or something from somebody you find is hot?
Well, one, I don't kink shame, so that's also why I'm defending everyone. And two, I wouldn't necessarily spend money on it, but I remember a few years ago when it was really, really hot out for Pain in the Grass, and we had Corey Taylor there, and he took his shirt off, and it was all sweaty, and he threw it to one of the rock girls.
Amber.
I was so jealous. I was like, are you kidding me? And she washed it. It's like, how dare you?
She wore it that day and then washed it and kept wearing it.
I know. I'm like, no,
what are you
don't
gonna
wash
do?
that.
Why not?
It's a conversation starter.
It's still a conversation starter regardless.
This is how Corey Taylor smells.
Yeah, what's the conversation starter? She shows up to dinner and she's wearing it and someone's like, dude, you reek. And she's like, that's the scent of Corey Taylor.
The scent of success.
Yes.
And badassery. I don't think I'd actually wear it, though. Maybe the day off.
If it's part of your kink, got no issue. That to me is well worth the money. That I can appreciate because everyone's got their thing that allows them to get where they want to go. That's fine. To me though, not interested at all. No way would I pay $100 to get a fart from 9080 Fiance Girl, but that's exactly what she did. She's making money by selling, and over $90,000 by selling her farts in a jar. So we want to know this, man.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
We want you to finish this sentence. I can't believe I've made money doing blank. What is the craziest way that you or someone you know have made money? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Your calls, your texts after Nirvana on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So Stephanie from 90 Day Fiance just shared a crazy way that she makes money. She's made over $90,000 by selling her farts in a jar. And
it sounds like a Lonely Island Boys song.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a fart in a jar. Yeah. Step one.
Yeah.
Get a jar.
Step two, you eat those beans.
So we want to know this. Based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. I can't believe I have made money doing blank. What is the craziest way that you have made money or someone you know? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Bryn in Everett. Bryn, you are on The Rock.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey.
Hello.
Good morning, Bryn. How about you?
Well, it's I didn't exactly make money off of it per se, but what I did get paid in was pretty interesting. When I was around the age 19, 20, I was in massage therapy school, working 40 hours a week to put myself through school and whatnot. But one of my bosses, this was in Austin, Texas, and these guys weren't exactly the best of bosses, if you will. Well, they kind of were at the time, but he used to hold ecstasy parties.
Oh, wow. The boss would have for the employees. Was it for him and his buddy? Oh, so the boss?
Yeah, it was for like employees, buddies. Like, I mean, these parties were quite epically large.
All right, so he's having gigantic ecstasy parties. All right, and what did he want you to do?
Hug people.
Well, everybody loves a good massage when they're on ecstasy. He employed me to be at his ecstasy parties and give out massages, and he basically paid me in drugs. But
wow, I guess you were happy to get paid in drugs, though, or did you turn around and sell the drugs to people?
Well, some of them I gave away, and like some I did do. But then when I did that, it had an adverse effect on me, and I would just like stay in a corner and draw on people with highlighter. But
so let me ask you this,
touch anybody.
Bryn, how long ago was this, would you say?
About 20 years.
All right, and let me ask you this.
Days.
Yeah. And what was your motivation? Why did you decide, hey, you know what? Sure, I'll massage a bunch of people and not get paid in cash. What made you think this was a good idea?
It just sounded like fun.
All right,
go
there
to
you
a party.
go.
I
Okay.
didn't really
sound
do
like fun.
that much of the job that I was supposed to do, but nobody really noticed because they were all high.
All right, so Steve, are you going to ask or am I going to ask?
I don't even know what you're asking.
Do it.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
Can
if
I get an invite next time?
Yeah.
Is that the question?
The question is this. I mean, if you're not getting paid and you're willing to get paid in drugs and you're doing massages, of course, have different kinds of endings. I'm wondering, did you ever do what you're not supposed to do at a licensed massage therapist location?
Well, I never did the happy ending. I was very professional.
Yeah, I wasn't going to ask that,
There was
BJ. You're so perverted.
There was a couple people that
such a
tried.
weird thing to
There was
ask.
a good amount of people that
All right,
tried.
I'm the bad guy.
No,
You're asking that.
It's an ecstasy party. That's the last thing on your mind. A back rub is about as epic as it gets.
I'm very professional, she says, as she's getting
Yes.
paid in drugs. Yes,
That was a
very
disrespectful
professional.
question.
You know what? I can't do it anymore. You know what? I'm done talking to people who. I think that question was quite appropriate considering
When
you
you're
get
on an
paid in
ecstasy
drugs.
party, that's a thing that's not going to.
Yeah,
it's not worth even trying.
Yeah.
The
Really?
back rub is as awesome as that's even more awesome.
Wow, really? Because I have to tell you. So I thought ecstasy makes you not want to have that kind of action.
Well,
I didn't know that.
It's just like a never ending story then. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Just going on and on
Yeah.
and on and
Well,
on.
that's not a bad story if you ask me.
No.
I feel like that'd be a great story.
Sometimes it's just better just put on some Tool and listen to music.
Oh, really?
And
All right.
also, as a person who dated a person who went to massage school, you got to get those practice hours in too. So I'm pretty sure you can log those hours and still.
Can you?
Well, I mean, you can just say that you got them as long as you get the people to sign those papers saying that they did get it. Then
I guess you're right.
that would work too, and that's better than money at that point.
You probably don't want to go and say, hey, by the way, as I'm getting certified, when I massage everybody at the ecstasy party and get paid in drugs, that does count, right? That you probably don't want to say that.
Well, you don't say, exactly that. You just
'Cause
say,
she's a
hey,
professional.
you got all of these practice hours
That's
in.
completely professional.
Made a lot of people happy at a work party because I was giving out massages. There's nothing more you need to say, BJ.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I apologize for being inappropriate. I really do.
Well, it's really awkward now because now I see your daughter's in the room.
Oh,
and
that's
I'm kind
not-
of curious of the things that she's done for money.
I hope. I don't want to hear any story about you doing anything for money.
This isn't about me. Don't
thank
worry.
God. I win.
But I do have a few friends that have dabbled in being a sugar baby, having a sugar daddy, that type of thing.
Wow.
And I mean, they kind of do some weird things, but I think one of the strangest is a guy just loved watching my friend shave her legs. Yeah. So she would go over there every week and she would shave her legs. He wouldn't help her, but then he would lather the lotion on afterwards.
Did he do anything else?
Amazing.
Or
no,
just watch?
that was their agreement.
Wow.
What did she get out of the deal, like financially?
She'd get $100.
$100 a pop.
Wow.
$100, so it's like $50 per leg. So $100 each time she'd go over there. She would shave her legs in front of him, and then he would just lather the lotion on her.
What do you think the guy would pay to watch my wife shave my back? I mean, is that something that he would do or no?
I mean, maybe if your back's
I'm
pretty
just
hairy.
I'll give you $5.
$5 and you have to put the lotion on.
It puts the
more
lotion on the
importantly,
skin.
hold on a second. More importantly, Steve, what are you charging people to have your wife shave your back in front of them? I didn't know this was actually on a menu of things that could happen. What's the cost for us to get that? I'm sure there's somebody rockaholic that'll be like, oh, Steve is going to let people, all right, watch him. All right, let's see how much.
I'll put that on my OnlyFans.
Yeah, you will.
I'd like to go to our expert on the show, Vicky. Have you heard of this particular kink where people just like to watch folks shave their legs?
I haven't heard the shaving the legs, but I have heard that some dudes have a hairy woman kink. So some women would grow out their armpit hair or their leg hair and stuff just for the guy. And I was curious if she had to grow her leg hair out for that week. She couldn't shave it all in between.
Yeah.
So she'd have to be
preferred
hairy.
it to be, yes, pretty
Oh.
hairy. So maybe that was part of it as well.
Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering
Well, yeah.
if he ever requested to see her shave her armpits or other parts.
I don't think so. At least she didn't tell me that.
Well, the hair under the armpits has become a thing. That I know. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're hairy everywhere. Well, I do know that. I mean, I try to keep abreast of all the trends. And it's a thing. It's just the armpits. It's not like they're hairy everywhere. I mean, sometimes people just go, I only want, hair in certain places. So, I mean, I know about that. I haven't heard about the shave part, though. And then you don't do anything. That's what fascinates me is that here you go. You shaved the legs, didn't do anything. You didn't watch me do anything. Here's your money out. That's what fascinates me about some of these kinks is that it doesn't always lead to sexual activity, at least while you're in the room with the person.
I mean, there is that sense of shame, like paying somebody to have some sort of sexual relationship with you. There is that stigma and that guilt and that shame. So sometimes they're like, maybe this is just enough and I'll take care of whatever else needs to happen. Or they don't want to pay for the extra stuff.
Yeah, Steve, do not be ashamed. You and your wife shaving your back, you should be able to go out and make a lot of money. If a girl can fart in a jar, you and your wife can make money this way.
I told her this is that we're just like throwing money away when you shave my back.
You really are. I mean, I feel badly because I had no idea. And like Vicky said, we do not want to kink shame on this show. So, Steve, you and your wife, we're proud of the way that you're out there letting your freak flag fly. Good for you guys.
I'll send you a link next time we do it. It's clear that you just want to watch.
Well, yeah, listen, that's why I'm looking for prices. I mean, is it free? That's all I want to know. Because I know, I know your wife is meticulous, so I will appreciate she'll do a great job. She'll make you nice and smooth.
You're weird, man. Yeah, straight up.
I'm weird. Now I'm weird. All right, fine.
The way you belabor things on
well, listen, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get a price, that's all.
Okay.
Hey, are you having money issues? Well, if you know something, then you probably can't pay for, Steve's special. But you know what? If you do have money issues, you can call in right now to KISW's financial advisor. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Our buddy Todd Peach from BECU, taking your calls, taking your texts. We'll do that at 7:50 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I have lots of tickets that I haven't paid. Can those be discharged through a bankruptcy?
Yes, there are some limits on what we can do with tickets. Tickets cannot be discharged in a full bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 case, that won't help you get your license back. But in Chapter 13 reorganization, tickets are dischargeable. Most types of tickets are dischargeable. So you would have to pay back some of the tickets in a Chapter 13 case, but the vast majority of them could be discharged if you complete the plan. And again, you would get your license back right away when you filed the Chapter 13 case, as long as the only reason you don't have your license is because of failure to pay your tickets. But the Chapter 13 process will help you get your license back and repay a small portion of your tickets in most cases and get your license reinstated almost immediately.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
When the hot water needs to be hot, when the drain needs to drain, when the toilet needs to flush, you need to do two things. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. On call and there when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.